Miss.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Nick.
Nick. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good. Now, here are two pictures. My picture is nearly the same as yours, but some things are different. For example, in my picture, the dog is at the back of the truck, but in your picture, it's at the front.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to say something about my picture, and you tell me how your picture is different.
Okay.
In my picture, one person is on the steps of the plane.
But in my picture, there are 3 people.
In my picture, the blue plane is going up into the sky.
But in my picture, the blue plane is go down.
In my picture, the woman in the uniform is wearing a green scarf.
But in my picture, she's wearing a yellow scarf.
In my picture, the green number above the plane is 24.
But in my picture, can you say it again?
In my picture, the green number above the plane is 24.
Okay. But in my picture, the green number above the plane is 57.
In my picture, the man's suitcase has got wheels on it.
But in my picture, but in my picture, there isn't a wheel.
In my picture, I can see an ambulance near the skyscraper.
But in my picture, there is a fire truck.
Okay, thank you. Michael and Emer's go to the sport club every week. I don't know anything about Michael's sport club, but you do, so I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
What sport does Michael do there?
He do on Hill Street.
What sport does Michael do there?
Michael do tennis.
Where's Michael's club?
It's on Hill Street.
What time does Michael go?
It's on 6:30.
Who does Michael go with?
He's go with his brother.
Which day does Michael go there?
In Monday.
Now, you don't know anything about Emma's sport club, so you ask me some questions.
Okay. Where is the Emma Sports Club?
It's in Lake Road.
Which day does Emma go to the sports club?
She goes on Saturday.
What does sport she do there?
Sailing.
What time does she go?
At 2:30.
Who does she go with?
She goes with her best friend.
Okay.
And this picture tells a story, and it's called Tom and Betty Go to the Hospital. Now look at the picture first. Tom and Betty's mom is in the hospital because she's broken her leg. Tom, Betty, and their dad are going to the hospital to visit her. Now you tell me the story.
Okay. And then Tom gave her a bus, and her mom looked so happy. And then her mom obeyed, and she saw chocolate in it, and Betty is look at the chocolate. After that, when everyone is talking, Betty take it and eat. Finally, everyone is lost because Betty is eat all the chocolate.
Now, let's talk about holidays. When do you have holidays?
Well, I often have holiday in weekend or in summer, but sometimes when my family have money and have break time, we will go holiday.
Where do you like to go on holiday?
Well, you know, there are some uh, well, you know, I can go holiday in everywhere, and you know, I like go to the Vinpearl the most because in Vinpearl I can play a lot of games and eat a lot of food.
What do you like doing on holiday?
Well, you know, on holiday I will at home and study or playing games. But sometimes I want to go out and play badminton with my friends.
Tell me about your last holiday.
My last holiday is last weekend. I go to Ninh Hòa, my hometown, to visit my parents. And in Ninh Hòa, I can go anywhere to play and bring and eat some food.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.